Hello and welcome. Now, statistics show that American companies and individuals are looking to expand their businesses beyond the USA as a result of the economic downturn. In fact, it seems it's not just the recession which is fueling this demand for European companies, but also the fact that having a European presence means that it carries a bit of prestige as well. Heather Landau is with me from EuropeanBusinessFormations.com. She's one of the directors of the firm, which is based in Delaware. And Heather, you're here just to really explain how you could potentially help American but also Canadian companies and individuals set up in Europe. But first, I think the first question has to be, why choose EuropeanBusinessFormations.com? Why are you so special? What makes you stand out?
Oh, it's quite simple, really. We have local directors with many years of specialist knowledge incorporating companies, together with the experience of the European marketplace, which I think gives us a unique edge in helping you set up your company in Europe. We can also help with a fully supported service for all our US Canadian clients who are both companies and individuals. And our experienced staff in the Delaware office can answer your inquiries. We can hold your hand every step of the way throughout the process, and we can offer a total package of services for all your incorporation requirements, however large or small. And the other thing is that we have offices in most countries in Europe.
So you mentioned the services that you offer clients. If I came to you as a new client, what would be on offer for me?
Oh, a whole host of things. We can provide a total package of services from the incorporation itself to bank accounts, sales tax registration, office rentals, accountancy. With our inclusive package system, the client can choose a basic incorporation or the full service package. We can also provide additional services such as company searches, registered agent services, any legal or financial services, anything to support the client to set up the company. And as a US or Canadian resident, there's no need to worry about setting up in Europe. We can provide a whole range of support services, whatever your budget. We can hold your hand every step of the way.
Heather, talk me through a typical scenario. Say you have somebody from the US or from Canada, they approach you, they're not really sure how to set up a company in Europe. Talk me through the steps that you're going to take with them.
Okay, so there's no real typical scenario, as every client and every incorporation is different. But this is where the hand-holding process really comes into its own as we guide our clients through the formation procedure. There is, however, specific legislation that applies to US and Canadian residents that are applying to set up companies in Europe. And they do differ, the legislation does differ from country to country. So it's actually best to call us to discuss your particular requirement.
Heather, it all sounds very interesting indeed, but right now we're going to cross over to your Delaware office where one of your local directors is waiting for us. That's Jacques Lubin at EuropeanBusinessFormations.com. And Jacques, we've touched on it, but just explain why local knowledge is so key to this operation.
For us, local knowledge is very important. We're in the United States, in Delaware, convenient to the East and West Coast. The clients who contact us are just like us. They're US or Canadian. They're facing the same issues that we understand. And what we're able to do is to bridge the gap between being in North America and being in Europe. The other thing that's important is they know we have a long-term commitment. Even though in the short term, all we do is set up a company for them, they know that we will immediately be there for the other services that Heather just mentioned, and we are long-term partners for the growth of the business.
Jacques Lubin in Delaware, thank you very much indeed. And Heather Landau, also from EuropeanBusinessFormations.com. Thank you for coming in, and I'm sure we're going to see you again very soon.
Thank you.